very much for that welcome. Thank you for that introduction. And I'm delighted to be here tonight. Tonight is about celebrating the amazing contribution that the Bangladeshi community has made to our country, starting up businesses, building up communities, employing thousands of people, training the workforce of the future, and driving new industries. Now, judging by last week with the Cricket World Cup, we need a few more of you to give up business and take up cricket and play in the England cricket team. But perhaps the less said about the World Cup, the better. It is hard to believe that this is the first ever British Bangladeshi Business Awards, considering there are over 500,000 people of Bangladeshi heritage in Britain today, and considering the huge impact that you have on our economy. I think of people here tonight like Abdus Salam, CEO of a huge local money transfer business. I think of Bajlor Rashid, a hugely successful businessman and restaurateur. I think of all those people who have started small businesses from Manchester to Mile End, of British Bangladeshis excelling in finance, in retail, in manufacturing, in media, in hospitality. And of course, it would be remiss of me not to mention one of the Bangladeshi community's greatest gifts to Britain, and that is, of course, our curry, our nation's favorite dish. I've lost count. I've lost count of the times I've been into a curry house and asked, where originally did you come from? And the answer so often comes back, from Bangladesh, from Sylhet province. You make a great contribution to our country. So let me say a thank you. Thank you for all those Friday nights where curry was just the ticket. Thank you for those tikka masalas, those rogan joshes, those danzaks, and of course for the mighty chicken fowl. Thank you for that. Thank you for helping to keep our high streets alive with wonderful restaurants. And most of all, thank you for the 100,000 people in our country employed by your sector and the £4 billion it brings to our economy. And on the subject of food, let me say this. Yes, we want to build united communities in our country, but we should always respect the customs of those who come and live here. So let me say this, as long as I am Prime Minister of this country, halal meat is here to stay. No ifs, no buts. Because this is a country where people of all faiths live together and work together and eat together. We're not a great nation in spite of the fact we are a multiracial, multi-faith society. We are a great nation because we're a multi-faith, multi-ethnic society. Now, many came here from Bangladesh in the 70s and 80s, and in that short space of time, just a couple of generations, we've seen how many British Bangladeshis have risen to the top of their fields, from members of parliament to leaders of multi-million-pound businesses. But I want to see more. I want to see British Bangladeshis at the top of the judiciary, at the top boardrooms, and yes, not on May the 8th, but yes, in number 10 Downing Street too. I want children born in our country today to know that with the right talent and the right effort and the right determination, they can be all they want to be, whether they are of Bangladeshi heritage or not, wherever they come from, whatever their faith. That is what tonight is about, not just celebrating the current generation, but inspiring the next. So with no further ado, I want to celebrate our next success story for Best Businesswoman Entrepreneur of the Year. Now, this is an entrepreneur who didn't follow the rules, someone who started her business in the middle of an economic downturn, but someone who within 4 short years has achieved a turnover of almost £1 million with her business, Neela's Home. This is a fantastic, inspiring success story, and it gives me great pleasure to give this award to Farzana Hossain Neela.